welcome. If you want to hit the wee subscribe button or the wee bell button, much appreciated. And I'm doing this in the week coming up the end of August. And that means it's the end of Feile in football in West Belfast. And the biggest festival, I think, in the whole of Europe, community festival. Very, very successful. And my experience goes, of course, with comedy. That's my experience. Feile is to do with stand-up comedy. And it wasn't always a smooth road. I got to be honest, it wasn't always a smooth road. Because for the first 20 years that I was doing comedy, I didn't get asked. They didn't ask me or Murph or any of the boys working in Belfast. None of us got asked. What they asked were the big names from, what they thought big names, Scotland, Wales, England, the South, Australia even, America. Everybody got asked. We didn't get asked. And you see, I'm a Celt, and I take that sort of stuff personal. You understand? So I've got a mantra in life that I never forget a kindness and I never forgive a slight. So eventually they ran out of all the other names. I think that's what happened. They ran out of the other comics and they came and asked my agent if I would play Feile. And I had great glee in telling him to go stick their Feile up where the Feile don't shine. But it all worked out eventually. It all sort of, we came, there was a degree of understanding and we accept. My ego got low enough that I went, stop being a dick. Right, basically that was it. Because it was a great gig. It was a great gig. I think it was one of the last people to play. Maybe I closed it. Maybe that's why it was one of the last times. They had it in the big tent in Falls Park. And that was an interesting gig. Woo! I got away with it. But let me tell you, that was somewhere between 2,000 and 5,000 Westies in a tent, a circus tent, half pitched. You have to work to keep the attention there. And it went well enough. And because I was new organisers, what happened was there was new people come in and they were very good. Because they moved it then from the tent into the Devonish where they still have the comedy night, which is a great success. And they're still bringing on local comedians, which I think is what it's all about. I think you can't do that for government to say, seriously. So they're keeping doing that. And because, getting the big names didn't always work out. Sometimes there was a bit of a blip. There could be a blip. One of the most infamous blips was they asked a very, very big English comedian on TV all the time, and he said yes. So they flew him over, and this child was full of enthusiasm. Okay, he bounced onto the stage in the big tent in Falls Park in front of 2,000 to 5,000 Westies, and his first words were, "It's great to be back in the UK. I'm just home from entertaining the boys in Iraq." That child had a very short night. I think they had to get him off the stage. You understand? I think I had to sneak him out the back of the tent. That's what I think happened. And, that was an interesting one. I missed that one. I loved to have seen that one. I got to be honest with you. I loved to have seen that one. So, that's my experience of Feile in football. And very enjoyable it was too. End of.
That's all, folks.